Hey, Joe Scabito here, and today I'll be talking about LinkedIn profiles for consultants. More specifically, financial consultants. Because I've had the opportunity to train a couple thousand financial consultants, that's what we're focusing on for today. So let's start with Brandon's profile. So Brandon's headline is good. I mean, he has trying to express his value proposition. One thing that could make his headline a little bit better is focusing a bit more in terms of the type of individuals. Because individuals is such a broad term, it doesn't really give me a good understanding as an audience if I'm the right individual that should be speaking with him. I like the part about the financial well-being, professional planning, very much in line with what he does, the benefit here, financial well-being, so that's good. I would just focus a little bit more on the audience. Now, this is more in terms of a pet peeve, but I generally prefer to see LinkedIn profiles written in the first person. I've seen it both ways, but just me personally, I prefer, first person. So I strongly believe that the proper professional financial planning, etc., etc. So once again, it's kind of clear in terms of what he does. I mean, he mentions wealth protection and accumulation. But I'm not seeing how he really helps. He talks about financial well-being, but what does that actually mean? What are some of the benefits for the end user? He's got his phone number here, so clear call to action if you want to get in touch with him. The hit me up, I don't know if I'd recommend that for LinkedIn. It's pretty, conversational, but it's almost like bro conversational. So, contact me or drop me a line at whatever it is, something that's slightly more professional, at least for LinkedIn. Looks like he's active in terms of sharing content, relevant content for the industry. Maybe he's responding to people's comments, so that's good. Once again, there's no kind of information in terms of what are the types of things that he does at this organization. So he talks about it a bit here, but I would say that this is more in terms of your overarching summary. In terms of specifics, what he does at this specific role, I would put it here. It's good. He's got his education. I would perhaps tweak these keywords a bit because these are the keywords that might show up when people are searching for you. For financial planning, obviously, yes. Team leadership and teamwork, that's a question mark for me. This guy's languages. One big thing he does not have is any testimonials. So if I'm trying to find out who has actually worked with this person or what other people are saying about them, it's difficult because I'm not seeing it currently. So that is Brandon's profile. Let's look at Darren's. So Darren, nice photo, nice suit, very professional. Once again, helping individuals, almost the same. Individuals, so once again, that's a bit too generic in terms of the audience. What type of individuals is he actually working with? Achieve their wealth goals, okay, it's a clear benefit. Defensive financial concepts. I like this because it kind of narrows in on the audience a bit. Someone who's maybe not as aggressive, someone who likes a more stable financial income, then that perhaps makes more sense. So I like that. So here he talks about the type of people he gives, I don't know if I'd use the word expert, even if he is an expert. It's always better if other people are saying you're an expert rather than you saying yourself are an expert. Once again, he's got the type of people that he helps, but it's too broad for me. I mean, the single, young, married couple, okay, fine. Pre-retirees, middle management, expats. I mean, it's so many different audiences that I don't really know what his specialty is. Looks like he's just trying to cater to everyone. Okay, here once again, he reiterates kind of how he helps through financial planning, portfolio management. He's got a bit about kind of his background, hospitality. Not sure how much that is relevant into his role. I mean, yes, building relationships, but how does that actually translate? I guess putting clients first, but it's still a big jump from hospitality to say what he's currently doing. And then he talks a lot about kind of his own personal hobbies. Once again, it's really up to you, but I personally would not delve too much into your personal hobbies here. I mean, maybe mention a couple of them, but just keep it short. Once again, it's from me, from my point of view. I've cultivated strong discipline. I know how to manage clients. Once again, clients don't really care about your skill sets; they only care about how your skills can help the audience. So I would maybe take a step back and make it not so much about me, but make it more about how I can help my audience. It looks like he is sharing content, which is good. Looks like he's sharing his own original content. Here he has a bit more in terms of what he does, providing financial advice through holistic planning. Sounds more like a corporate. So it's reading more like a corporate than it is an individual currently. Focusing on individual needs and well-being. Okay, what kind of needs and well-being are you focusing on? I would make it a bit more specific. Educating the general public on the importance of protection. Once again, what is the benefit to the audience reading this? Who are you actually selling to? Okay, he's got a very in-depth summary about his previous education. I don't know if you need to go that in-depth, especially if you've been working, say, for a couple years. Same thing, I would probably tweak these, update them. Microsoft Office, hospitality management, maybe not as relevant unless you're looking for a job in that sector. Okay, he's got awards. Same thing, so he's missing any third-party recommendations, testimonials. So even if he says he's an expert, which he may well very be, it's always more convincing, always more credible when a third-party source is saying it about you rather than you saying it about yourself. So let me know what you think in the comments. What other suggestions would you give Darren and Brandon? Let me know, and we'll see you next time.